Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. And if you like this video, feel free to go and check out others. And today, we're talking about Hughie Fury versus Chris Norrad from Canada. It was, I can't say it was an interesting affair. I would like to say it was an interesting affair. I guess it could be described as interesting on some levels. It was Hughie Fury versus a 371 ranked opponent. Now, just of late, I think in his last fight, was it? I think it was his last fight, Hughie Fury's last fight, he was fighting Pulev. And Pulev, I guess you would have to say, is a top 10 guy. You would have to say he's a top 10 fighter, top 10 heavyweight. So Hughie Fury goes from fighting a top 10 heavyweight to a 371 ranked heavyweight in the poor shape, the pudgy shape of Chris Norrad. He's had something like 15 fights in 10 years, has Chris Norrad. And so I guess that would be the definition of a part-timer. And physically, he certainly did look like a part-timer. It was a scrappy affair from the start. Chris Norrad seemed to have no interest in the fight. Hughie Fury was sticking out some nice jabs and some hooks to the body. It was a bit messy in the first round, which saw Hughie Fury land a punch behind the head for which he received a referee warning. He landed a low blow on Norrad for which he received a referee's warning. And in the second round, Hughie Fury connected with a couple of right hooks. The first one to the side of the head of Chris Norrad, and the second one, which we see here, seemed to land to the side and the back of the head of Chris Norrad. We can show a little analysis here, perhaps.
Coming into this fight.
That dropped Norrad, and he stayed down to the count of 9. He was looking at the referee, dropped him to his knee. He was looking at the referee, was Chris Norrad the whole time. I think if you want to continue in a fight, you know that by the count of 8, you need to be back on your feet and looking the referee in the eye. Chris Norrad opted to wait till the count of 9 and then rose, and the referee waved it off. I don't think he waved it off because he didn't think Chris Norrad could continue. I think he waved it off because Chris Norrad showed by staying down till 9 that perhaps he had no interest in continuing with the fight. He was fighting what I think we could describe as certainly a top 25 guy in Hughie Fury. I think he's top 25. And he was clearly levels below Hughie Fury, was Chris Norrad. So the referee waved it off, and everyone was underwhelmed. The crowd didn't seem to make much noise either one way or the other. It was very much a forgettable affair. This goes down in my book to a poor matching. But then what do you expect when a top 25 guy opts to fight a 371 ranked guy. Utter nonsense. Nonsensical is what it was, and nonsensical is how it looked. Not much positive I can say about the fight. Very regrettable that he or his management or whoever chose such a low-ranking opponent. Does nothing to raise Hughie Fury's stock. So, I don't know, a bit of a payday, a few quid in the pocket, I suppose, but nothing more. What is there left to say? I don't think there is anything left to say other than, I hope he gets a higher ranked opponent next time. I think I'll leave it there. Just a regrettable and forgettable. Regrettable and forgettable. Regrettable and forgettable. It's Raphael Dawkins. If you have not subscribed already, but you enjoy the videos, please kindly do so. Hit the bell icon for notifications for when we go live with the live boxing talk with Rafi, the podcast. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. UK time. And of course, we have the lunchtime special every Saturday at 12:30 p.m. UK time. So it's Raphael Dawkins, it's Combat Radio, and I am out.